One of my favourite mantras is, if you don't ask, you don't get. And if our copy doesn't ask, then we don't get. Sales copy should have an objective of getting the reader to do something. Place an order, sign up for a webinar, download some information, or contact us. If it doesn't, it isn't selling at all, it's broadcasting. In marketing, this asking is known as a call to action. We sometimes abbreviate it to CTA. And it's got two key benefits. First, it moves people further down the sales funnel. And secondly, it measures the effectiveness of our copywriting. The level of responses, or rather the level of high-quality responses we get, the more compelling our copy must have been. A call to action could be a simple coupon in a newspaper advert, but things have become much more interesting now that we market electronically, by email, on the web, or in a blog post. According to social media scientist Dan Zarella, verbs outperform adverbs, adjectives and nouns in eliciting shares on Twitter. And bold, confident, commanding verbs like buy, register, subscribe, donate, download and so on have been proven to increase responses to calls to action. And much better than just click here, we should make it clear what will happen, how will the reader benefit, such as read more on the blog, download your personal copy, take our free tour, claim your exclusive whatever. The next thing we should consider is adding some urgency. Time fencing is a great way to do this. Not just a simple buy now. Spell out what waiting to take action will result in, such as a penalty or a missed opportunity. While supplies last. Hurry, prices increase at midnight, 1st of March. Offer expires. First 100 lucky people only. Immediate download is a great call to action too. People like downloads, people like immediacy, and this delivers on both. We also need to remove or reduce the element of risk. Your no obligation 30-day free trial. Remember, you have a no quibble 100% money back guarantee. You've nothing to lose. Part of the joy of electronic marketing is the ease with which people can interact. No finding a pen to complete a coupon, no envelope, no going out to the post box. These are all barriers associated with traditional marketing. So why on earth do people add further barriers online? Anal retentive marketers seem to love long registration forms. As well as your name and email address, that's sensible enough, they want your company name, your website address, your job title, your shoe size and your mother's maiden name. Well, almost. Over 60% of people give up before completing the form. I made that statistic up, but I bet it's true. Newspaper editors like to place their most important story or the most important picture in the top half of the front page, where it's still visible even when the paper's folded. And that's known as above the fold. Marketing people also use the term, particularly to mean the portion of a web page that's visible in a browser window when the page first uploads. Further down the screen is below the fold. Which sounds a bit of a bummer for our call to action. Surely, by definition, that needs to be at the end of our copy after we've made our selling proposition. Well, canny marketers do both. A traditional link or a button at the bottom of the page and a call to action banner at the top, like this. Sounds a bit pushy though, doesn't it, if we work in a very conservative business-to-business environment. Not at all. Here's an example from IBM. And PricewaterhouseCoopers do just exactly the same. And you can't get more corporate than that. A great bonus from electronic marketing is the ability to get almost instant feedback as to how effective our copy's been. I'm sure you're already aware of this, but just in case, let me tell you about electronic direct mail. I happen to use a company called MailChimp because they're user-friendly and they're free if your mailing list is less than 5,000 people. But they all offer really good tracking reports. They tell you exactly who opened your email, how often they opened it, if they forwarded it to a colleague, who that colleague was, and who clicked on which links. This is part of an overview report from a recent mailing. 34% of people open the email. My average when mailing this particular list is 33%, and the industry average is 15%. Of the people who open the email, 10% clicked a call to action. I normally get 6%, and the industry average is 2%. Now, information like that is absolutely vital to help us sharpen our copywriting. If you haven't already, try it.